Okay, you guys loved the mixed media Christmas tree so much that I made you some pumpkins. So first, we're just going to gesso them. I just grabbed a sponge, and I'm not quite sure that I like this. Trying to find something to hold it. That I like this. I'm using what I had, and I honestly think I might go to my magic erasers. Don't like that from myself. So let's grab some of my favorite tool, and we'll just start putting just a simple quick layer of gesso over the MDF so that if we use the gel plate with the MDF pieces, it'll pick up the paint. I did test it before not using pre-gessoed pieces, and it does not pick up the paint like I wanted it to. It might for you, but not for me. That's the beauty of artistic pieces. Let's see if I can find which way the puzzle goes together. Everybody's pieces and tastes and everything for their stuff is going to be different. So, if you like the way the MDF picks up without the gesso, then by all means use it. I am going to do some gel prints just like I did with the mixed media trees, and I'll offer those as a digital download within the kits. They'll come to your email. So make sure that you check your email, spam folder, or wherever it may end up for your digital downloads of the jelly prints that we'll be making with the colors. That way, if you just want to decoupage them all, then you can just decoupage all the pumpkins versus gel printing on them or painting them solid or however you choose. Okay, that's just a quick gesso. I'm going to let these guys dry now. And while we do that, I'll bring over my gel plate, these to the side, and I'll show you what colors I'm using on my gel plate. So for the white pumpkin, I went with a light, a medium, and a dark on all the colors. So I'll put them in order for you guys. We have warm white, almandine, and antique white. So light, medium, dark. For the teal pumpkin, we have whispering turquoise. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out. It's more blue than it is green. These two have more green than this one, so we're going to find out. So whispering turquoise, Bahama blue, and mystic teal. And then this one I just went with colors I liked. Not so much a light, a dark, and a medium. So we could probably, I don't know, put them however you want. Spiced pumpkin, true ochre, and burnt orange. So those are my three for the orange. For my mark making tools, I have some stencils, just abstract stencils. I've gotten on websites, local places. These two are stuck together. This one's not so abstract, it's flowers, but I kind of like it. And then the circles. And then mark making tools, I have toilet paper roll, foam that I've created in triangles, circles. It's just foam that I've put on foam, and then um, tape for my handles. We have a card that came in the mail that I've chopped up. And then this is just a piece of turf that I've picked up from Home Depot, and I like the back of this where it makes the marks. So those are my tools that I'll be using along with the paint. And then for paper, I have a 64-pound, they call it a card stock. It's not really heavy card stock. It's just a 64-pound weight. And that's what I'll be using for paper. If you're printing off the sheets, use regular printer paper. It's totally fine. The paper weight does not matter when you're decoupaging it on the MDF. So it is okay to use regular printer paper. You can even, if your printer does allow you to print on tissue paper, print on the tissue paper. That's great too. I'm using my brayer. One of these pumpkins. We'll go ahead. Maybe let's do the let's do the orange because I can. And we'll just go ahead and start laying our colors on. And I'm thinking I want to go dark first. And you'll notice my gel plate's super messy. That's okay. I like the grunge look. So if you don't and you're using your gel plate, then clean it off. But for me, I love the grungy, textury look that the mess provides. We'll just start laying these down any which way that they will fit. Running out of space here. This one might not totally fit. Maybe we'll go this way. You just kind of push it down a little bit and then lift it back up. And I'm going to use my runoff sheet to pick up, sorry, that shakes the hole, to pick up the rest of the paint. It just gives us just a nice little runoff. And then let's go with the lighter orange, a spice pumpkin. And we'll mix it with the yellow ochre on this side and see what we get. I'm running them off the sides because I don't want to fully cover up what we just did with these. I want them to have abstract colors to it and not a full coat of color. Let's see, I want some more orange on this side, maybe some more yellow. And this one needs some more color to it. What I'm going to do right now is actually put some white on the top of that to pull a neutral off of that. So I'm just using my Liquitex acrylic. We want a nice coat so that we can pull what's left over from the orange off with our paper. And I'll just use the back side of this one. And now we're going to let that one sit and dry so that we can pull up most of it and hopefully get a nice neutral out of that. Let's see what we've got. That's a good one. I'll scan this one in for you guys. That way you can use that. All right, let's do some teals. Dark, dark again. This is a nice transparent color. So it's going to pick up some of this gesso white. We're going to have nice transparency to it. We don't fit. Okay, let's pick up some of these colors or these pieces so that we can get the bigger guy on there and get him some color. before this dries. And we'll just pick him up and move him around. That'll give him some layers of the paint color. Add some more dimension to it. See, look at the layers we're getting. Let's see if we can get this piece. Okay, let's do, okay, yucky, I should have left that. That would have been cool. Let's do the medium, yes, the medium color. And then we'll add the light, hoping on this side that it mixes well, because like I said, this one's more blue and these ones have more green. So that's a lot. Rub some off. I'm just like lightly laying down, picking it right back up because it's really thick on there. I put too much paint, and that's okay. Because we can actually come back and put some more dark colors on there. See if we can lay this down. And we'll use the darker one. See if this works like the paper works. I have a feeling it's not going to. Just the way I'm feeling it on our plate here. Let me see if I can grab the brayer. The Baron. See if we can get any of the stencil up on our wood. Okay, guys, here's the truth. Oh, that's kind of cool. We did. Nice. Sweet. Well, let's see if we can get some more right here. I don't know. It might be dry now. It might not pick up. Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty cool. But now we have this. I'm going to wait for it to dry and then we'll put our pumpkin color, the orange-ish and yellow colors over this and see what we can get picked up. Let's go light, medium, dark. Let me find one that does not have something on it, but I can scan in. Just in case it comes out cool. I want to be able to offer you this one. Okay, fingers crossed. I like it. That's pretty cool. Did mix the colors really well, so that didn't have much of the stencil left on it, but this side's pretty cool. Okay, what do we have? Just the white guy left. So let's just mix all over and see what we can get out of the white pumpkin. So this is the antique white. I probably should shape these. almondine. And I'll do the warm white in the middle. Forget. Oh, picked up some of the orange. Definitely want more layers and textures on that one. I feel like that one doesn't have enough movement, grunginess for me. The middle might be okay. I guess when it comes together, it's not too bad. Let's actually lay down what color. Let's lay down some of the Bahama blue. See if we can pick this up with that. Picked it up. I feel like that blue is not enough contrast. I mean, it's okay. You could add stencils to it, make it better. You can use it as a collage piece. Oh my gosh, that word was escaping my brain. But now I didn't think about, or I didn't bring out what kind of green I want on my pumpkin for the stems. I like plantation pine. I just gravitate towards that. How about that one? And we'll do that one, plantation or celery. Let's go with celery. Let's see how that works. So I have plantation pine. I'm going to move this guy out of the way for a second. Plantation pine and celery green. And then will be for our stems. I'll just get them all in the picture. Just sewing that. So we have just a little bit of a layer here. And then we'll do just a super quick abstract with a sponge on both of those with the greens. I'm going to dry the gesso first. So I have two sponges. I'm going to top them off because I feel like that's a lot. And then I'm literally just going to come in here and tap them to kind of give them a look, but a grungy look. And that is my stem. So now we'll set these guys to the side. And we'll put this one together. As always, I like to dry fit to make sure everything lines up the way that I want it. Just going to peel off the backing, hold these pieces in place. And then that way, this one is now secure and I can use it to set these two into place. There we go. There is our white pumpkin. Let's do our teal pumpkin. I really can't see up the top because my iPad's in the way. You guys have the better view always. Okay, all right, let's start there. So that one moved right when I said let's start there. Let's not start there. Let's do it again. Okay, so let's grab that piece. Just peel the backing. And put it in place. This one will set us up for the rest of them. I'm gonna make sure I get it nice and lined up. Somehow I didn't line it up properly. Let's try that again. We're going with it. Man, I'm just not having the luck of these lining up right. Hold on. Let me peel that one up again. If we don't put pressure on them. Okay, this is where my perfectionist needs to just settle down. Let it go. There we go. There's our teal pumpkin. Let's grab the orange guy. See if we have better luck. Either ignoring the perfectionist. don't, or lining it up better. Or maybe both. There we go. There's our orange pumpkin. So now have all three pumpkins. Let me see if I can move these out of the way. So there's all our three pumpkins. I hope you enjoyed. And I will have some downloadable jelly prints in there with these colors so that if you choose to collage and decoupage your pumpkins instead of using the jelly print plate to paint them, you'll have that option as well. Thanks, guys.